5 most infamous satanic cults. Number 5. Satan's corporate sponsors. Allegedly, at one time, the head of Procter & Gamble appeared on television with a very pleased smile and proudly announced how happy he was that the United States of America had become so open-minded and liberal, and that he had no problem stating that his company had made very generous donations to a satanic cult. It seemed that Procter & Gamble was so committed to Satanism that they had horns incorporated into the corporation's logo. He knew people would be mad about it, but smugly retorted that he believed there were not enough Christians in the country anymore for them to worry about resistance. It's said he let out a menacing laugh and then went into the audience to intimidate more people. Allegedly, after this incident, the CEO of Lids Claiborne followed suit. Number 4. The Church of Satan. The Church of Satanism, without a doubt, is probably the Church of Satanic worship with its face in the spotlight the most. Founded in 1966 by Anton LaVey, the church has established offices with its members stationed near graveyards. They offer a paid membership, but individuals need to be active within the church of worship before they can move up the inner ranks to become a priest or priestess. There was a phase called the Satanic Panic, which helped the church become what some could consider a household name. Members were frequently asked to come on TV and were asked about rumors of human sacrifice, which they denied. Even the FBI investigated the rumors and inner church workings, but the church was not found guilty of any criminal activity. Number 3. Jack Parsons' Antichrist. Jack Parsons is and was a well-respected man with a reputable list of credentials. Being the founder of the Jet Propulsion Laboratory of NASA and known for developing a solid rocket fuel, he helped launch humanity into the cosmos. He was also known to dabble in satanic worship and ran a satanic cult directly out of his California mansion in the United States. One of the well-known cult members was L. Ron Hubbard, who was also the founder of the Church of Scientology. Some of their rituals included dancing around a ceremonial bonfire half-naked well before hippies. It was the naked satanic dancing rituals that influenced the naked hippie era and made it cool. Parsons and Hubbard didn't try to keep their satanic practices secret or hidden. In fact, quite the opposite. They documented their rituals. Their rituals involved a lot of sex magic, which is where they believe an orgasm is the key to a successful ritual. Police reports from the neighbours include descriptions of public ceremonies which got so extreme that Aleister Crowley himself chastised them. Number 2. The Carney Cult. Back in 1991, a carny by the name of William Alt discovered that a handful of his co-workers were a part of a satanic cult they called Satan's Disciples. He really wanted to become a member of the cult, but the problem is that Mark Goodwin, Jimmy Pennick, and 2 brothers Keith and David Lawrence were totally against William joining. This infuriated William, and he threatened them that if they did not let him join, he would tell police about an 18-year-old man they had killed that year. They knew William was going to be a problem, so they invited him to a ceremony, but when they arrived, he was forced to lay down on a makeshift altar. They then proceeded to cause him grievous harm and mutilated his body. After tying and gagging William, they invoked Satan himself before cutting an upside-down cross into his skin, which killed him. They later decapitated him and proceeded to try abandon the evidence of their crime. The cult was arrested and sentenced to 60 years behind bars. Number 1. Aleister Crowley. Aleister Crowley, by far the most influential Satanist on this list, known as the wickedest man alive. Also labelled a traitor to the British people, he was known as a poet, a theologian, a black magician, a drug fiend, and a sex addict. Seen to have a larger-than-life ego and considered incredibly evil. This man was banished from Italy because of his acts in Satanism by Mussolini himself. He was born Edward Aleister Crowley, and because of his father was among some of the most evangelical Christians. When Crowley's father passed away when he was just 11, he began to pull himself out of Christianity and took joy in pointing out inconsistencies and contradictions in the Bible. He would deliberately go against Christian morals by smoking and pleasuring himself and hiring prostitutes. His mother referred to him as the Beast. Crowley later founded the religion of Thelma, which simply stated, "Do as thou wilt." The teachings were written with intention of succeeding the Hermetic Order of the Golden Dawn. After a couple of failed marriages and several children, he went his own way and continued teachings of sex and black magic. His religion had such a profound impact on the world, it still has loyal followers to this very day. Thank you for watching. Feel free to subscribe for more paranormal and mysterious content from all over the world.